Merry Christmas, everybody. We are talking Christmas Day NFL slate. We have 3 games in the NFL Week 17 on this Thursday. Christmas Day is no longer a basketball day. It is now a basketball and a football day. Still getting used to all that, but it is nice having some football on Christmas. So in this video, I'll be going through some of my top player prop picks for the 3 games today. Like I've been mentioning in a lot of my videos recently, at least for the NFL, it's Week 17. So we're really late in the season now. My volume is going down significantly for these last few weeks. We've had an insane year. Profit in 14 out of the first 16 weeks. Like, that's just unheard of. Easily, by far, my best NFL season ever, at least in the player props. Part of it is surprising, but at the same time, I'm not too surprised because at the start of the season, NFL has always been my best sport, whether it's been spreads, totals, player props, you name it. Before the season this year, I kind of made it a note to myself to really put in a lot of effort this year for the NFL picks. Dig deeper on these plays. Don't settle for anything that isn't perfect. Don't place bets just to place bets, and it's paid off so well. So, if you want to take away anything from this NFL season or from my videos, be disciplined. Only place bets that you are fully confident in, and don't just place bets just to have action, just for entertainment. Unless you want to, but if you're doing that, just place like $1 or $2 on it. Don't, do a normal bankroll or anything with those. Same thing with like long shot touchdown parlays. Like, if your normal unit is $25, do like $1 on the long shot touchdown parlays because you're most likely not going to win it, and you don't want those to burn your bankroll just because you want to have some fun or some action on the game. So, if anything, takeaway: discipline is the name of the game when it comes to sports betting. Before I get into the plays, just a couple quick reminders. So, obviously, today's Thursday. I have the NFL video out today. There will not be an NBA video out today. For Friday, I think I will likely have an NBA video. Not fully sure just yet. Kind of depends how my day goes. But I would like to have a Friday NBA video out for you guys. Saturday, there will be NFL. There's got a couple games on Saturday, so I will have an NFL video Saturday. Sunday, like normal, just normal Week 17 main slate. So I'll have that video out for Sunday. And then the final NFL video, the regular season, will be for Monday Night Football in Week 17. There will be no content for me on Week 18 at all. VIPs might get like 1 or 2 bets in there. But for the most part, we're going to skip Week 18. It gets so weird this time of year. I mean, you see players getting shut down for a playoff, shut down for tanking. Brock Bowers just got placed in the IR. Devontae Adams might miss the next 2 games because they don't need him just to have him rest the hamstring. So there's just so many situations where it's a mess everywhere. And you can tell just by the quarterbacks on the slate today. We've got the Chiefs on their 3rd string. You've got the Vikings with Brosmer. You've got the Commanders on their 3rd string. Like, it just gets so messy this kind of year. It's really not worth tackling. But if you want to become a VIP, if you want to see all of my bets, even if I don't post a YouTube video for that day, you can sign up for a 3-day free trial using the link in the description below. But I'm also running a Christmas Day promo. So it's only going to be for today. I've been running it the last couple of days, but today, Christmas Day, is the last day. The promo stops running on the 26th. It's $1, 1 month VIP. So if you sign up with the link in the description below, you'll get 3 days for free, and then it's only going to charge you $1, and you'll get the entire month of my picks and VIP stuff for the month. So really good value in that for you there. But like I said, today is the final day to get on that. If you don't want to become a VIP, totally fine. At least come join the Discord server. The Discord is located in the pinned comment below. Free Discord. 90% of the channels are free in there. Obviously, there's a couple sections for the VIPs, but we have a really good community. About 1,800 members in there. Join on in. Share some pictures of your family on Christmas. Whatever you want to do. Just be an active member of the community. That's all I'm asking for. And last, before I get into the plays, I'm rambling a lot here, but I don't have a lot of plays today. We're showing the app I'm showing on my screen is Outlier.bet. Best research tool out there. I use this every day. It's the only tool that I use. If you want a 7-day free trial for Outlier, there's a link in the description below that will give you just that. All right, let's get into the plays today. 3 games: Cowboys, Commanders, Lions, Vikings, Broncos, Chiefs. To be honest with you guys, I don't like anything in this Broncos, Chiefs game right now. I am just crossing it off. I'm not dealing with the backup quarterbacks. It's probably going to be a blowout. I just don't want to deal with it. But I do have some plays from Cowboys, Commanders, and Lions, Vikings. As you expect, if you've been watching me for a while, you know where I'm going. CeeDee Lamb, over 26.5 on the longest reception. line's moving up. We were getting this at 21, 22.5 to start the year. It's up to 26.5 now. Still too low in my opinion, but it did finally lose last week on a normal game. So, that was disappointing, but he's made us so much coin the last couple of years. Just no reason not to go back to it. Anyways, filtering for games with Dak Prescott the last 2 seasons. CeeDee Lamb's gone over this number. You see the 0 here. This is a game where CeeDee got hurt. You see the 10 here last year. This is the game where Dak Prescott got hurt. So 7 out of 7 games last year with a 27-yard reception or longer. And 9 out of 11 games this year. So that is a 16 out of 18 game sample size of CeeDee Lamb having a 27-yard reception or further with Dak Prescott being healthy. We take this every week. Like I keep saying, up until they make it 27.5, I'll keep taking it. At this point in the year, we're done. This is the last time we're taking it. Obviously, just no shot I'm taking it week 18. Hopefully, they give us this number next year. So if you have a notepad or something, or like a spreadsheet or any Google Docs or something where you keep track of this stuff, CeeDee Lamb, longest reception, over 26.5 yards or less. Jot it down. Play it every single time next year when Dak is healthy too. Going along with this play, I do have a parlay filler. I have CeeDee Lamb over 49.5 receiving yards. Kind of the same trend there. So looking at games where they are both healthy, CeeDee and Dak. This year, it's been 11 out of 11 games where they're healthy. The 0 was the game Lamb got hurt. Last year was 7 out of 7 games where they were both healthy. This is the game that Dak got hurt. So basically 100% hit rate for Lamb getting 50 yards or more with Dak. Great matchup too against Washington, allowing 158.7 receiving yards per game. Lamb also had 110 yards against them earlier this season. So 49.5 should be an easy get for him in this matchup. Next play is Jahmyr Gibbs under 34.5 receiving yards. So Gibbs has gone under this number in 10 out of 15 games this year. I normally try to find something that has a little bit of a higher hit rate, but the matchup kind of trumps in this scenario. So he only had 3 receiving yards against the Vikings earlier this season, on 3 receptions, which is crazy for Jahmyr Gibbs. The Vikings' pass defense against running backs, totally elite. Only allowing 19.3 receiving yards per game to running backs this year, top in the NFL. There hasn't been a running back that's had over 35 receiving yards against them. We're getting 34.5 on Gibbs on most sites here. Let's see. Yeah, 34.5 is still what you're finding across the board. 32.5 on PrizePicks and Underdog, so it's actually moved down a little bit, but still fine in my opinion. The Vikings have only allowed 3 receivers to have over 19 receiving yards against them. So, they're just so elite against receiving running backs. They're going to crash down. Even if David Montgomery misses this game, I don't fear this Gibbs prop at all. I'm not afraid to take it under. 32.5 is completely fine. 34.5 is the ideal number, but solid prop on Jahmyr Gibbs under. And the final bet for today is a parlay filler over on PrizePicks and FanDuel. Justin Jefferson over 29.5 receiving yards. Plain and simple, anything is better for JJ outside of JJ McCarthy. So Max Brosmer's got to be able to get Jefferson involved for at least 30 yards in this one. Matchup's great. Detroit gives up the second most receiving yards per game to outside wide receivers this year. Just a really good spot for Jefferson. 30 yards, I mean, he can get that in a catch. So you got to think Brosmer's going to throw him the ball. Anything's better than just JJ McCarthy. So Jefferson over 29.5 receiving yards is the final parlay filler of the day. One thing I do want to note, so there is a free bet on Underdog Fantasy. If you're not on Underdog Fantasy yet, sign up using the link in the description below, and you'll get a deposit bonus and some stuff. But Jahmyr Gibbs over 0 yards is a prop there, so you can get some free money on that one just by placing that over on Underdog Fantasy. But that's going to wrap up the video for Christmas Day. Hopefully you guys enjoy a nice day with your family. Hopefully I give you guys 4 winners here so you can actually make some cash and have some entertainment while you're probably suffering through most of the day with friends and family. But you'll see me next probably on Friday with NBA. If not, definitely Saturday for NFL. So best of luck on your picks today, and thanks for watching, guys.